Hello and welcome to GlamCare Academy. I am so excited to have you guys back on. Do you all like my t-shirt? It has GlamCare Academy. Look, we are onto something big here, and of course I want to share with you guys my family. Remember, I told you, I think in the past videos we've done, I've talked about branding, I've talked about picking a name. I picked GlamCare Academy, and I think I told you why I did what I did. I did the research, made sure that I could also get the .com on online, and I'm working on that, by the way. But then again, you're growing with me, so as things unfold, you are going to be a part of it. So I have my t-shirt, which is something I believe in much. It's all about branding. So this is what I have. So everywhere I go to, I remember I think it was yesterday, I actually had to have some procedure with my eye. I didn't tell you guys that, but anyway, it was something I had to do. So I went with this, and my husband is like, oh my God, do you wear your glam care thing everywhere? I'm like, yes, because I am my own advertisement. Does that make sense? You have to be able to advertise your work everywhere you go to. I've got my business cards with me, and these are my business cards, which I've also shared with you guys. Again, there's a rhythm here. If you look, I'm still working on it, but this is me just doing this. Again, not everyone has this creative flair. I cannot do, okay? So I thought, well, I like the black, I like the white or gold. I'm still thinking, my husband thinks gold, I'm thinking white. I don't know yet. But again, please feel free to comment. And then I've also, you see that it kind of mimics my card. It mimics my business card. So I'm in a way already formulating what my colors are going to be. The website is kind of taking time. I really don't know why. Well, no, I do, because I've been having to deal with some other personal things, healthcare things. I'm fine, thank you, Jesus. But well, the roll, okay? So this is what I have. So I just wanted to come share with you, my family, that, thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your encouragement. Yes, so now we've got the t-shirts and we've got the business card. Okay, so again, so that's branding. That's picking a name, something that's going to stand out. I've got GlamCare Academy. I've got it on Facebook. I've got a page on Facebook. I've got GlamCare Academy here on YouTube, because I really like YouTube. If YouTube is treated well and done correctly, you stand to be able to reach a lot of people and also get paid doing it. So so that could be a motivation for a lot of us. And also I have a GlamCare Academy presence on Instagram. Now, for those of you, I've shared this with you, social media is not my strong point. It really isn't. But I know that you can be self-taught and, get to a place where you get to me right now, I'm kind of saturated with it. So I'm looking to outsource, and I'm throwing it out there for anyone who understands social media marketing and, putting your product in front of people. Please reach out to me, okay? Because that's where I am right now, where I'm ready to have someone else do it. I've come this far. I'm open to having someone else do it. Hopefully my camera didn't pause there. I'm hoping it didn't. My battery's running low. Okay, so again, so I wanted to share with you guys where we are right now. You know me, if you've been following me on Nurse Amy Academy on YouTube, or any of my social media platform is the same name. I've always talked about being burnt out. I've talked about having to deal with chronic pain. And so I started making very decisive and deliberate decisions leaving bedside nursing. So there are also nurses and CNAs and medical and healthcare professionals like me that are looking for something to do beside that grunge work of doing bedside, or just being in the unit in the hospital or in the nursing home. That's what this channel is about. It's GlamCare Academy because I kind of chose the line of aesthetics. is something that I find fascinating and something I think I'm going to be really good at. And so I'm excited, going into aesthetics. There's so many things. For those of you who don't know aesthetics, just like me, I didn't know how big it was. It's a $1 billion business, a $1 billion industry, and I think it's starting to snowball. A lot more people are getting into it. Non-nursing people have been into it, and now nurses are starting to realize it's something they can do. So there's a plethora of services that you can do as long as you're trained for it. With GlamCare Academy, I do have the services I have right now is I do teeth whitening, which I love and I'm going to be talking about. And I do have videos on this channel showing some of my skills, right? So you can take a look at them. I'm actually sharing them. You all know me. I'm all about sharing. So soon enough, I'm going to have courses where I'm going to be teaching it because that's what I love to do. I love to teach. And being a nurse, I think is just innate in us or innate. So I love teeth whitening. I do body contouring, and then we're going to be talking about that. I do love that. I love it too because I'm still in that business of service, of bringing pleasure to people's lives, people trying to lose weight, people trying to look good, not only inch loss, which is body contouring, but also facials and skincare and stuff like that. I really like it because it's also part of healthcare. So GlamCare Academy is still part of healthcare. So GlamCare Healthcare, is still me acting or being active in that position of nursing in a different way, but still bringing services to people. Another thing I offer is microblading and micro shading. Again, we're going to be talking more into this because someone had said, we don't know what your services are. And I'm like, oh, I thought I'd mention it. Well, anyway, I'm mentioning it now. So let me see. It all started with lashing. Again, I have done these things on the download. The first one I did was actually lashes, which I started to wear lashes, and it was actually a nurse that was in that business, and she got me interested in it because I was like, wow, you're a nurse and you're doing this. And so that's what got me interested in looking at the aesthetics world. Another thing is being a permanent makeup artist. Again, the goal actually is to own a med spa. Okay, and so come on this journey with me. There's some of you who want to come on this journey who are thinking of aesthetics. It's fine. You're welcome to be part of GlamCare Academy. And then there are others who maybe not so much going into aesthetics. There's so many things you can do as a nurse. I'm speaking to nurses, CNAs, healthcare professionals that are burnt out. Like stick a fork in me, I'm done. For me, what is pushing it? The two things that's pushing it for me, I've got chronic pain. I've shared this with you. For those of you just coming on, you're probably new to this. Yes, I do have sciatica and I have lower back pain, and I've been having this. And I think sometime about 4 years ago, that's actually when I took the training course for lashing. I was actually out of commission. Imagine that. I really couldn't walk because it was the first time my sciatica kicked in so badly. I didn't even know it was sciatica. And it was so bad. I think that was 2017. And then I was I'm like, I've got to think of other things I can do. I love nursing. I really, really do. I love to take people from point A, where they're not happy, where they're miserable, where they're hopeful and, well, maybe hopeless and helpless. And I take them to point B or Z, where they're now hopeful, helpful, not helpless, and they're happy. Does that make sense? So that I really, really like. And so to me, that's why I love nursing. So it's either you're treating people that are actively sick, or you're treating people who are not in a good place in their life, and you're taking them, you're transitioning them to a place where they're good, they're at equilibrium with life, and family and friends and what have you. We all could use that, I always tell you guys this, I mentor a lot of people, but I also have have people who mentor me. There are people who I can talk to, who also, cheer me on and say, hey, you can do this. When I decided to make this change, if you will, into aesthetics and leave the floor, not everyone was in support of me, not even people that I thought would be. Was it hurtful? Yes, but then I had to keep on moving. Another thing that pushes me is retirement. I want to be financially secure. I want to get to a place where I don't want to think about money. I've had to think about money. I've had to worry about money. I've had to be fearful about money, and I don't want that anymore. So I thought, what type of industry can I go into? And one that came up was aesthetics. Like I said, it's $1 billion industry, and there's so many things I can do. My passion is filmmaking. I have said this before. I would love to make movies. I love to write. I write books. So long-term goal, but I've already started actually, because I did. Finally, guys, if you're watching my Nurse Amy Academy, I already have a book out for my CNA students. I might leave the link. Actually, I'll leave the link here. So you can go ahead, purchase that for those in CNA school, thinking of going into CNA school, for those of you who are going to be taking the state CNA exam. So go ahead, I'll leave the link below. But I feel so good about this. I feel so grateful, because for the longest time I've wanted to do an ebook. I've wanted to do a paperback, write a book. I just want to pause here and just dedicate that book. And what I'm actually doing here, I can tell you right now, my students pushed me. So I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. I don't want this video to be too long, but I wanted to come out here and show you my t-shirts, GlamCare Academy, that, once you have that dream, follow it. It can work. I am your biggest cheerleader. If you don't have anyone cheering you on, I am cheering you on. Okay. Write to me, DM me, PM me, comment in my, in the YouTube. Just let me know. Yeah, in the YouTube comment section. Let me know. I don't believe in squandering or killing people's dreams. No. Do not limit yourself. And so I'm going to put money where my mouth is. I'm not going to limit myself. So this is me just trying to share with you, like, hey, I said I was going to be doing some branding. I was going to be doing, chosen the name. I did that. Check. Now I've got my merch, and there'll be other things. I'm doing ebooks. I'm going to be starting with my courses. And of course, I enjoyed the services that I'm giving. So I'll catch you in the next video, because I've got a lot to share with you. Thank you, family. God bless you all.